what's up? I don't think I've ever done a more technical SWOLA than that. Holy shit. But why, you might ask? Why did you... Oh, I need to catch my breath. Oh, well. Well, you know, why I wanted to do this 80s type SWOLA is because we have this new X-type guitar. This is the it's the X1.6 FR Pink Neon Canibalismo right there. Plus, it is plus, yes. And I just figured, dude, guitar like this needs to have a proper 80s Megadeth song. Give me the money! Sunday with Ola 181 right here. Hope you're doing good. Welcome to the premiere. Welcome to the chat. Holy shit. Is it warm already? Is summer coming or something? I don't know. Anyways, this is available from solarguitars.com right now. Holy shit face. Well, how can I even top this now in upcoming Sunday with Ola? I have no idea. Anyway, we're heading into the news. Unparalleled quality and innovation, Jackson takes its flagship American series back to its metal roots with the new EMG-loaded Soloist models. Holy shit, I better keep my glasses on for this. Okay, so Jackson Soloist, obviously, the Jackson Soloist it's the Soloist. It looks great. Look at that. That looks great. But they have been releasing a fair bit of different, solid color type of Soloists in the past 2 years or something like that. Now, the SL2 MG comes in Floyd Rose and hardtail versions, features stainless steel frets, and its third installment in Jackson's Burgeoning Made in Corona collection. And there's a video, so let's check it out. Hells yeah. I don't know what it is, but I think there's something wrong with the cable going into my audio interface because all my YouTube videos are being sped up now. And, completely out of sync. Anyways, from the looks of it, that seems like it's a Floyd Rose 1500 right there. That's a hip sharp bridge right there. EMG 81, EMG 85, stainless steel frets. Hell yeah. I mean, the black one, it's just a classic, man. The 12 to 16 inch three-piece through neck construction. Okay, so it's, what? Through neck? Three-piece through neck construction. The 12 to 16 inch compound radius ebony figureboard has is that neck through? Did it just throw around and call it through neck? Luminate side notes. Okay, cool. That's cool. EMG 81, 85, classic, man. Let's go for some... Metallica in the 90s. Let's go. Okay, maybe not the most exciting colors I've seen in the world today, but I do really like the black ones. I have a soft spot for black guitars. Have you ever noticed? We have a frickin' series called SWAT, which basically means black in Solar guitars, because black guitars, you just gotta love them. But I must say, the two greens and that middle thing right there, I mean, they look cool, but maybe not super exciting. I love the reversed shark fin inlays right there and the headstocks, man. Looks great. There's actually one of these on the way to me right now, so I'm gonna make a demo of this and do a couple of... So stay tuned for that. Staying on topic of guitars, Mattias IA Eklund of Free Kitchen, absolute beautiful legend and gentleman of Sweden. He posted this message on his Facebook the other day saying, since 1996 I have exclusively played comparison guitars and have BAM! Leaving comparison guitars, just like that. No, there's a bunch of text, and whenever I met Mattias, he's always been talking very well about comparison guitars, but he announces that he's leaving comparison. Now you might wonder, for what? Drum roll. Where's the... I had a picture somewhere, but no, it's gone now. There it is! He's launching his own brand called Freak Guitar Lab. Guitars made in Sweden that look like this. Look, there he is, look. If I was a woman or a guy that's not straight, I would hit that for sure, dude. That hair. All right, so take a look at this. Free Guitar Lab right there. There's gonna be an 8-string, there's gonna be a 7-string, and as you can see, Floyd Rose type of bridge and true temperament frets right there. All I can say to this is just, Hell yeah. Full-on support with this. So I want to congratulate Mattias on the freak guitar lab right there. I think it's insanely cool and the completely right way to go for a guitarist like this. So when can we see a guitar? When will I demo one? I have no idea. Pantera has been recording their shows for a potential live album, according to Charlie Benante. That's not very surprising to me at all. I mean, we have the technology to record basically anything nowadays with all these great audio interfaces. I have one right there, the Behringer X1.6 I think it's called. And it's just a lot easier today to just record from front of house and in between. It's technology, man. Like that. So it doesn't surprise me that they have recorded their live shows. Look at that. That's a great picture right there. But with that, they have been talking about releasing a live album, a Pantera live album. Yeah, we talked about that, said Benante. We'll see. We record a lot, and it's probably just spending time with it and see what shows are good, or take a song from this show or a song from that show and compile it for a live record. I would love to do that. And in my opinion, absolutely. Go ahead and do this. And for the people that say, oh, don't do this, it's not Pantera, I think it's fine. It's a new Pantera live album, and people that buy it will know that this is the current lineup. There's not going to be any new music. Calm your tits, okay? Benante also touched on the criticism that Pantera in 2024 isn't the classic Pantera lineup. Benante pulled no punches in his comment, noting that he'd have to be a frickin' idiot to not know that, which is really the only way to put it. Benante is filling in for Vinnie Paul. Of course he's aware. Dude, I don't see any problem with them releasing a live album. Go ahead. There's gonna be people that won't like it. There's gonna be people that like it. There's gonna be people in between that don't care. They're just gonna listen to it anyways, and that's probably me right there. Release a live album, I will listen. You'll soon be murdered by Slipknot thanks to upcoming Dead by Daylight collection. All right, so a little bit of segueing into video games right here. Dead by Daylight is a great game where you kill people online. It's great, just like any other game. But now you can play as the people in Slipknot. You can be Corey Taylor, you can be the Clown, you can be Mick Thompson as the Wraith, James Roof as the Death Slinger. This doesn't say me anything, by the way. I didn't play the game, but I have friends that play this. Current keyboardist, the Doctor. Dude, that's a weird name. Who's the current keyboardist? Well, anyways, he's the Doctor. There you go. So, very cool. If you play video games, I guess that's cool. And a good way for Slipknot to venture into the video game world as well. I mean, it's smart, man. All right, Adventures with Ola. I'm gonna go to the Costin Chrioeanus art gallery thing now. I had an Adventures with Ola when Luis went there to check out his exhibition on art. But this is the last day, so I figured I would go there and see if I can purchase some of his art, maybe, and also say hi. I never met the guy, but he's been making a bunch of my album covers. Extremely exciting. Let's go. she is.
Yeah.
So
you can see that she had eyes.
Yes.
I thought that the eyes are too sexy to put it.
So can you tell me how you this is the original right here, or is it a print? Can you explain a little bit how you do it?
Yeah, I mean it's a blank paper.
Yeah.
I'm doing the sketch by pencil.
Yeah.
Most of the time I don't even use another paper to, you know, to draw over the sketch into on another piece of paper. So
okay.
And after I finish the black ink layer, I just remove it like in the high school.
Yeah, right.
With the eraser.
Yes.
The pencil I inherited, I mean, very true cult kind of.
Yeah. Very cool. And like I said, I'm always very happy with your artwork, and for it really fits my music too, in my opinion.
Yeah, in my opinion as well.
Here's Costin, by the way. I didn't say introduce him, but he's the guy that makes a lot of album covers for a lot of metal bands, as you can see here, and also many of my albums as well. There it is.
You cannot get more at the gates than this.
Yeah, it is basically at the gates logo. It's just my face in it.
Yeah, so you should claim for some copyrights on that cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry man for
very cool. Dude, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Shit, yeah. I bought a bunch of paint and also this. Look at that. I'll give that to my wife. So that was cool. Went to an art gallery and discovered a studio. That makes me really happy. I had no idea that studio existed. Anyways, that's Adventures with Ola. All right, Ola Learns. John is back to give me another lesson. We're on Ola Learns number 7 right now, so I better bring out this beautiful freaking guitar. These glasses really fit this guitar, by the way. Look at that. That's like, oh, god damn it, man. Okay, I'm a little bit scared because it says fast pentatonic picking, and I'm not very good at pentatonic. I pretend that I'm good, but let's go. Ah, shit. Holy shit. And now I wonder, is this also pitched up now?
So we started on the 22nd fret.
22nd. Oh yeah, it's definitely it's definitely higher pitched. So it's basically one fret above. Can I, for the sake of this, just pitch up my guitar? And just as always, I haven't seen this video before recording Strano with Ola, so I'm completely unprepared for this. But if you go in the description and click the link, there's a link to Jon's lesson where he has all the tabs and all that. That will make it a lot easier for all of us if you just go there and download the tabs and you practice this.
And then we go to the B string.
Okay. And then I'll find Ola Englund. It's time for, okay. All right, let's try this. Hell yeah, that was not sped up, you guys. I'm just so good, okay? Dude, I'm so fucking sloppy. Let's go! på dig. Så. Jag är hej på dig, va? Jag är hej på dig på busman. Ja. På busman. Oops, shit the camera. What are you doing? Be careful, it's a pretty expensive camera. She doesn't fully trust this camera. Anyways, look at what I've done to the room. I cleaned up. And the reason why I've cleaned up is because we're having a guest today. And that guest is none other... Calm down, Pixie. Lay on the floor. None other than Wolf Hoffman of Accept. Holy shit, man. The legend. He's stopping by the office. So I told everyone to clean up their shit. Everyone's been, busy cleaning. I've cleaned a lot as well. I'm looking at my watch. He's coming in about 10 minutes. And yeah, I'm stoked, man. I'm not nervous at all, actually, because I've seen a bunch of interviews with Wolf, and he seems to be an incredibly nice guy. So, yeah, dude, I'm excited, actually. What about you, Pix? Ja, lillpixen. Va? Är du så glad? Ja. All right, so... Oh, here comes the dog, too. Hello.
Hello. Hey, buddy.
Hey, hunden.
Hunden.
That's a hund. Das Hund. That's Hund. No, but I just did an interview with Wolf Hoffman sitting in my room right here.
That's
Holy
right.
Shit.
We're still talking.
We're still talking because...
It's a spillover from the...
Yeah, we just didn't... there's just so many questions that you just forget when you're sitting there interviewing. But you wanted to say something about the volume knob on the Strat that you had.
Exactly. In there, we were talking about my earlier setups being a MXR distortion box.
Yes.
The turned up... The downside of that was they were quite noisy.
Right.
Like when you left the volume up and you listened to just the amp, it was like a little turbo engine.
Right.
Because of all
Yes.
Because we didn't have like noise gates or anything of that nature yet.
No.
So what we had to do in every little spot where we weren't playing, you had to roll off the volume right away.
Yes.
So we played like.
That's tough.
Well. But you get used to it, and I still do that to this day. As soon as the song is over, swoop,
so no noise gate, you just go for it. Well, the Kemper has a noise gate.
And I give the other guys in the band all this shit all the time because I turn your fucking guitar off when you're not using it because when you leave it wide open and you go like you're like, oh, I hate it when there's a break in the song. Da-da-da. I want it to be quiet in between. I don't want to go da-da-da.
No, I hear you. But are you used to working the volume knob a lot?
I am.
Live? Yeah.
And I even fine-tune sort of during solo. I reach for it all the time.
Right.
I'm doing solos sometimes when I think, oh, I like a little less gain or a little more. And I can fiddle with it all the time.
Right. Great.
So that's my little story. But it comes back from those days when it was so damn noisy that you had to do it just to get some sort of dynamic.
Yeah. And loud amps and loud monitors and everything.
Oh my God, they were so noisy.
Holy shit. So, I'm sitting here with Wolf Hoffman. He's sitting in my chair right here.
That's right.
And he's charmed the dog.
That's
right. Of course.
The dog has calmed down. He was a little growly at first.
That's
Lila Hunden.
Lila Hunden, yeah.
Lila Hunden, Barbarian.
So, what are your plans now? It's Friday. Or are you going to another? You just keep on.
I'm going to do a little more press today because
Yes.
I'm here to promote our new album, Humanoid.
Yes.
Out April 26th.
Yes. But I've heard it. I've worked out to it.
That's right.
It's working.
That's right.
That's good. And the tone is great too. I hear it. Like it's. Do you remember what you were using, or it's Kemper?
As I was just saying, Andy made me use I have a frameless guitar with Evertune system on it. And just for pitching and tuning issues, I use that on a lot of the tracks for rhythm guitars.
Yeah.
But I would have probably preferred to use some of the others. I mean, I have a bunch of my signature V's. I use. Funny enough, I've arrived and I even use in the studio all the same shit that I use on stage, which never happened in the past. But now I do because I'm so happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's all Framus guitars and Kemper amps, and very, very similar.
Very cool. Yeah.
Sometimes use a different tone on the recordings, I have to say. For live recordings, a different little patch.
Do you have different tunings overall in between songs? Or do you
we're super old school. Everything's A440, regular guitar tuning.
So standard E?
Standard E,
yes
sir. Because we're lucky enough, Mark can still sing everything in the original key.
Wow.
So we don't down tune anything.
No, just a little extra bonus. Hello. Oh, look, it follows your face. That's why. I'm still trying to work out this camera, which is living its own life.
Does it have a gimbal on it?
It's a gimbal.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like it finds your face, and then it doesn't matter how.
I've played with one of the. I couldn't control these.
No, but it follows you.
Yeah. So it's great for YouTubers and things.
Absolutely.
Which you are.
Yes, exactly.
You're a YouTuber.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for being in my office.
It's fantastic. What a great morning.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
I appreciate that. You know, before I end the Sunday with Ola today, I want to talk a little bit about something, if that's okay with you guys. Do you have time? So I made sort of like an update video, like in December or something like that, about my current problem with my herniated disc. And maybe you have seen on my channel that I'm not uploading videos as often on my main channel. You know, the Ola Englund #1 channel, I've had like one video and a SWOLA video every week, which is, you know, not as much as I used to. The simple answer why it's become like this is because I am struggling a lot with my sciatica pain that I have. And it is something I'm currently like working with and rehabilitating with. And I do work out a lot and all that. But after like a half day of working here at the office, it starts wearing me down. And, you know, having pain and trying to be 100% with work is it's basically impossible. So I've almost sort of worked a little bit half time. After half the day, I go home and I try and write music and shit like that. The pain has really set me back a slight bit. So that's why you see less content from me on my main channel. It's not that I'm lazy, it's just that I actually don't have the energy anymore. And I'm not sure how long this will last, but I am taking care of myself. I am working out. So in my mind, this will probably become better at some point. But as of right now, I have no idea because I'm still on pain meds and stuff like that. And I just have no idea. But I just wanted to let you guys know and give you an update of how I feel and what I'm doing. And I hope you guys enjoy these Sundays with Olas, because since I really haven't had the other videos, or as many of the other videos, I have put a little bit more effort into this Sunday with Olas. I see a lot of people are liking them, and I see you guys in the premiere and the chat, and it really warms my heart. So I just wanted to explain to you why it is like this right now. So with that said, I'd like to thank you guys for joining in today for the Sunday with Ola. If you want to support what we're doing here at the office, you can buy merch from olaenglundshop.com. The Haunted.shop. We sell Haunted cups and t-shirts and shit. And also, take a look at this beauty right here. This guitar was launched this past Friday. It's the X1.6 FR Pink Neon Canibalismo. Okay, see, my brain is not functioning, you know. And dude, this is probably one of my new favorite guitars. That is available from solarguitars.com. Thank you guys. Really, I really mean it. My purpose is still to bring content to you guys. I still enjoy a lot of what I'm doing. So I really hope you have some kind of understanding that, you know, my well-being is a little so-so right now. But don't worry, guys, don't worry about me. I'm doing what's necessary. Hopefully I can kick this son of a bitch herniated disc in his ass and just go back to normal pretty soon, okay? Guys, again, thank you so much for watching. This has been Sunday with Ola 181. See ya.